What's up guys, my name's Alex and welcome to another Legends of Tomorrow video. Today I'm going to be talking about Season 4, Episode 9. We're back from the mid-season hiatus. We're back with Legends, thank God. I've missed this show. But just before we get into this, I did want to mention that I did a live reaction to this episode, so if you want to see me react live, that is up on my Patreon, which is linked in the description below. Also, like all my review videos, if you haven't watched the episode first, I do highly recommend that because there's going to be a lot of spoilers in this video, so if you don't want to be spoiled, go watch the episode first and then come back here. Oh man, so we are coming back to Legends with a bang, kind of. It was a rough episode. There is a lot to go through, but like, I think there's like 3 main points that I want to go through. First one, Mona. Let's go through that storyline. Like that storyline because like, I can't even pronounce that wolf dude's name. But that whole like potential relationship thing that they were setting up there, it felt so awkward. Like, the monster dude was sweet, you know? You could see that he cared for Mona. He didn't want to hurt her. It was just like, oh, he was just too much of an animal for me to be like, oh yeah, I can get into this. I was just like, oh no. I don't know. That was just, it was too much. Too much. It was like, he's sweet to her. Obviously, he's a ruthless killer when he wants to be. But he was sweet to Mona and he clearly cared for Mona. But also, but as we saw, he ended up getting killed. I mean, he was gonna go and live in his world, you know, peacefully, doing what he usually does. And then like the Bureau, well, Nate's dad's team, like just murdered him. Rude. But of course that triggered Mona off. So I'm assuming she got scratched in the mid-season finale, right, on her stomach. We sort of started off the episode with her in the hospital, and I'm assuming she got like infected by that. And maybe this like emotional trauma triggered that infection, that disease or whatever it is. But she also seems to be like half. So she turns into that wolf thing, but it also seems like she doesn't stay there. Like she turns back to being human. So it's like she's more like a werewolf, so she can like switch forms. I'm so curious to see more of Mona's storyline this season, because like she's literally gone from like the most pure character to just gone through so much trauma this episode. Oh my God. It's gonna be a brutal ride for Mona going forward. So, I'm nervous. I'm so nervous. But it also kind of looks like maybe the like Bureau is actually gonna be like almost the big bad for this season potentially. I'm so intrigued by this storyline because like Nate's dad has sort of taken control of it and he's like putting his own agenda into it. So it's the Bureau has sort of got like this. It's sort of veering off into like this otherness. I don't even know. It's just, it's taking a dark turn. And I'm curious to see what Nate's dad, is how he's working with John's ex. I forgot his name. How he's sort of like a demon. Well, he got sent to hell, but now he's back. And I'm curious to see what part he plays in all this. It's set it up so well, this returning episode. There is a lot of storylines that it's setting up that I'm very excited to see. Speaking of Nate though, I do want to quickly touch on Nate and Zari, because honestly it feels like they were kind of teasing, maybe setting up a possible relationship with them. And I'm not here for it, to be honest. I'm here for Bro TP. I like Nate. I really do like Nate, but I'm not here for Nate and Zari. I'm not. I'm so far on the Zari and Charlie ship that I can't. No. And it does feel like they were testing the waters this episode, and I just don't want to. This is making me nervous. That potential relationship that's definitely making me a little nervous because like I said, I'm here for the bro TP, but I don't want them to like actually get together. I don't know. I'm nervous about it. But like I said, I like Nate. I do. I mean, I like all the legends. I want Sara and Charlie. But moving over to Sara and Ava. Oh my God. Talk about trauma. Oh God. So they broke up this episode. Oh, I got it. I hate it when they fight, but I'm also like low key kind of here for the angst. Look, as long as they're endgame, I'm here for angst. So I'm kind of low key here for it. But I hate seeing them sad, you know, and I hate seeing them fight. So it's really, I guess it's interesting because like potentially, like I was talking about, the Bureau potentially being set up as like a bad guy this season. The Bureau is Ava, right? I mean, like it is Ava's life. She was literally created for the Bureau, you know? So it's like she has this almost maybe loyalty is the right word to the Bureau. She was created for the Bureau to be her main purpose in life. Obviously, as we've seen, she's sort of like, what's the right word? She's, I don't know. She's developed her own feelings and thoughts and like life that no one was expecting from a clone, right? Ava is her own person now. And she's got a girlfriend and she's got her own sort of thoughts and feelings and she has her own purpose, right? But I feel like there's still that, you know, sense of loyalty to the Bureau for Ava. And obviously, as we saw, she finds it very hard to just question the Bureau, you know, just willy-nilly. Obviously, the legends have quite a track record of just tearing shit up, you know, being like, this doesn't seem right. Let's totally rip it on its end and see what's actually going on. Ava is one to follow orders, and it's not so easy for her. And so, the fight is like between Sara being like, actually, there's some shady shit going on at the Bureau. You need to like help us, like take the Bureau down. And Ava's like, what? Hold on just a second. Like, what kind of shady shit? Also, like, she made a fair point. Like, they were just sending creatures to hell not too long ago. So honestly, like, you can see both sides of it. You can see both sides of this argument, right? Ava made some fair points with the legends. Like, they were honestly didn't really care about creatures not too long ago. And then all of a sudden, they're asking her to, like, question her whole life, essentially, right? I don't want to see them fighting. Oh, it's gonna be painful. But honestly, I'm here for the angst, like I said. I would really like to know your thoughts on this Avalance drama that is happening. Like I said, I am one to... I secretly like to torture myself, apparently. I am here for angst. So, like, I'm kind of here for the storyline. I can see both sides of the story. I'm very excited to see sort of how, like, the progression that they both make to find their way back to each other, right? Like, Ava's gonna have to learn to stand on her own, right? Now that she knows that she's a clone, but she also knows that she sort of has her own thoughts and feelings, she still hasn't had to stand on her own though, right? She's still part of the Bureau. Even though she knows she's a clone and she knows she was created to be a part of the Bureau, you know, she's still stuck around with the Bureau. So it'll be interesting to see her possibly take steps to stand on her own away from the Bureau and to question the Bureau. But it'll be curious to see Sara, you know, maybe slow it down a little bit. We know the legends go guns a-blazing when they're like, something smells fishy. Let's just tear shit up and see what's going on. I'd like to see her slow things down a bit and be like, okay, we need to take some proper steps Ava needs some time to process. She needs some facts. Let's work together. I'm excited to see them both develop to get back to each other, you know? Okay, 1 second. This is a weird jump. I'm making this part a couple hours later, editing my review. I realized I didn't talk about the Avalance dance scene. How did I miss that? I don't know. So let's quickly get into that because I don't know what happened in that scene because, they were so hot. There was just arms and like back and like flipping, bending over and look, no idea what they were talking about in that scene. Honestly, I've tried to watch it over again to understand their conversation, but the gay just takes over and all I can see is beautiful women. I can't actually hear anything when that scene is on. So that's my review of the dance scene. Loved it. All right, let's take it back to my normal review. But yeah, for a first episode back, it set up a lot of interesting things and I'm very, very excited to see where Legends goes this season. But like I said, I would really like to know your thoughts on this episode in the comment section down below. But yeah, I think that's about it from me for this video. If you like this video, hit that like button and subscribe if you're new. I will see you guys in my next one. Okay, bye.